Loving can hurt sometimes.
Year 6, you are a fabulous group of individuals and have made a wonderful class. It was my pleasure to have the opportunity to go with so many of you to London. You were appreciative, enthusiastic and respectful and considerate of other people. So I think they are really excellent qualities which you will display. I'm sure you will take them forward to your new school. And I wish you every success and happiness in your new schools next year. Goodbye.
We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, hearts are never broken,
Yes,
time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your rib.
Wow, can you believe it? I remember when you were all tiny in reception and now you're here going to high school. You have been amazing. I'm going to really miss you. All the best. Good luck. See you soon. Bye.
Loving can heal. Loving can mend.
Hey, Greenbank, Year 6. Wow, your journey has nearly come to an end. I've enjoyed teaching every single one of you. Wishing you loads of luck. Go and shine. Bye.
Keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves.
Year 6, good luck at your new schools. I'm sure you'll all make lots of new friends. Don't forget to keep in touch. Bye.
So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped.
Wow, Year 6, you've come to the end of your chapter at Greenbank and preparing for your next adventure. You're all truly amazing, and I have loved playing just a small part in your journey so far. You can do this. We'll miss you. Good luck and goodbye.
Inside these pages, you just hold me. I won't ever let you go.
Hi Year 6, well this is a first, sat in my lounge recording my goodbyes with my lockdown hair. So all the usual things to say, good luck in your new school, hope you have a fantastic time, keep in touch, come and see us often and we'll see you soon, bye.
Me inside the necklace you got when you were 16, next to your heartbeat.
Hi Year 6, Miss Chorlton here. Oh wow, it's been a long time since I've seen you. I hope you're all well. I'm really sorry I haven't been able to work with you this last term and say a proper goodbye. But I'll be thinking of you all and wishing you all the best in your new school. You've all done some super artworks over the past few years I've been working with you, and I'm really going to miss you all. So take care and all the best. Look after yourself. But most of all, pop in. If you're ever around in Greenbank, just pop in and say hello, because I'd love to see you, and just let me know how you're doing. Okay, have a super summer. Bye Year 6.
Hearing you whisper through the phone, wait for me to come home.
Bye Year 6, I really miss you. You've been a great Year 6. It's a shame we couldn't have done all our summer things, but you'll be fantastic at high school. I hope you have the best time. Come and see us from time to time. We like it when you pop in and let us know what you've been up to. Take care. Bye.
3, 2, 1, action.
My memory from preschool was when it was my first day and I was really nervous and everybody else was really nervous and I didn't want to go in. But when I went in, I saw Molly and we were best friends with Amity all the way through school. Do you remember that, Molly?
Yes, I remember that. But what I also remember is when we were both nice in the year, and then we had the same part up until year 5.
Amity, tell us about reception.
My memories from reception were when Miss Bradbury brought in a dead fish from the shop for all of us to look at because we were learning about the rainbow fish. I also remember when I became best friends with Isabel and Molly.
And now we are still best friends.
These are all our memories.
Good luck, Year 6. G. Greenbank Memories Forever. O. Opportunities are there to be taken. O. open-minded about new experiences. D, dream big. L, laugh and have fun. U, you are the best. C, can do anything. K, keep in touch. Good luck, Year 6. Bye.
Year 1. I remember in the Year 1 play production, I went up to the microphone and asked if I could go to the toilet. Oh yes, I remember that. When I came back, I had tucked my top and armour into my trousers. There was a wet patch on my trousers. Because I had tucked my armour into my trousers, I looked huge. Everyone laughed in hysterics. So did I. Well, my favourite memory of Greenbank is at Blackpool Zoo. It was raining really badly and really foggy. Some of the boys kept on putting their feet in the mud. I was one of them. After that, we watched a penguin show, but it was raining so badly that we had to go home really early.
Year 1 wants you to say you have been amazing. You are going to be brilliant at your new school. You are all fantastic.
I remember in Year 2 when we went to Martin Mere and we were looking at the falcon enclosure when a peacock blocked our path. We looked back at the falcon and it scared us when it moved. Yeah. Remember when we had golden time on a Friday? It was like the best 30 minutes on a Friday. We get to chat, play with our friends. It was so good.
Well, Year 6, here you are getting to very close to the end of your time at Greenbank, the end of Year 6. Not quite the ending I think you were expecting with all that's been going on with the virus, but I'm sure you're going to look back and think about all the wonderful things that you have done and achieved at your time at Greenbank. Such wonderful memories to take with you. Do you know, it really doesn't seem that long since you were in Year 2 working with me in the classroom. September 2015 when you first arrived, and we worked for the whole of that year. We had a fantastic Christmas performance. I remember, do you remember, Santa's on strike? It was great fun. Do you also remember our summer trip? Summer, I have to say, to Blackpool Zoo, and it poured down. Do you remember standing with your back to the walls with rain dripping down our noses whilst we watched the dolphin show? Or was it the sea lion show? I can't remember. All I remember is all that rain. However, we still had smiles and we still had a wonderful time. And again, those wonderful memories. So really that just leaves me to say, you know, you're ready now to be thinking, nearly ready to be moving on to your next part of your adventure, next part of your journey. Do you know, and I do really wish you all the very, very best for the future as you now move on to your new school and embark, as I say, on a new adventure, a new journey. Remember, keep on working to the very, very best of all your abilities, and I really do hope all of your future dreams come true. All the best, Year 6. Bye!
In Year 3, it was our first year in the juniors, and it also was our first ever residential Castleton. It was really fun, wasn't it? Yeah, and on the way there we kept getting more and more excited. But when we got there, it was a letdown because we had to make our beds and put all our stuff in our rooms. And then we went to the mines, didn't we?
Yeah, we went to the Blue John mine and had a tour with Miner John. He told us ghost stories about the mine and some of the minerals. One of them was called Red Jasper.
When we came home, when we came back to the hostel, we were allowed outside and it was really fun. We went a bit crazy. We climbed and jumped from tree to tree, and then we had a really nice tea, and then we went to bed.
When we eventually went to bed, we started getting really scared because we thought somebody was watching us through the window. We started telling scary stories and we stayed up for most of the night. Eventually,
Atty went to bed, but most of us were still asleep. We couldn't get to sleep for a long time, and eventually, when it was about 1 AM, we started playing Top Trumps. We heard the door rattling, and we knew it was Mrs. Lowe, so from Europe threw the cards away, and we jumped into beds. Into our bed.
Unluckily, Miss Lowe saw Tommy throw the Top Trumps out of his bed, and so Miss Lowe told us off. When Miss Lowe finally woke us up properly, we went downstairs and we were greeted by a tasty breakfast. After our breakfast, we went and did egg rockets, didn't we, Jasper?
Yeah, unfortunately our egg broke before we got a chance to launch it. So we just launched an empty bottle instead. Aiden's group won and they got to keep their egg. After that we built Den, didn't we?
Yeah, the den building was really fun, but the challenge was to make our den to withstand a bucket of water being thrown at it. Some dens were really good, but some were really bad.
Yeah, because it was really funny because some dens were strong enough to hold water, but some, like Elijah's, got soaked because their den wasn't strong enough.
After the den building, we were all really sad to leave, but after all, we did have to practice our play.
Our play was Cinderella, and I was the prince, but I quite had fun, but that was okay. The funniest part was that Uma and Aiden had to dress up as girls and they had to wear makeup because they were big sisters.
Year 6, it is time to say goodbye or adios. Now, when I started at Greenbank 5 years ago now, you'd just begun in year 2, and we did Spanish together each week. I always look forward to those Spanish lessons, and I continue to look forward to our weekly Spanish lessons in year 5 and in year 6. Now, in year 4, we didn't do Spanish together, but we did do science, and you're always enthusiastic about science. You always enjoyed the experiments, and I always enjoyed working with you. Hopefully you learnt some stuff as well. Now, in year 3 is where we spent most of our time together. It was lovely to get to know you all well as people and get to spend time with you each other every day. But there was also some other great memories as well. Castleton stands out. I have been teaching for longer than I care to mention actually, and I've done a lot of overnight school trips in that time, but never have I slept quite so little as I did that night in Castleton, so thank you. I know Mrs. Lowe was very pleased as well, but the next day you woke up, you're still full of energy, don't know where you got it from, and we had to continue to have another great time for the next day as well. Another really good memory from year 3 is how well you all did in Cinderella, in our pantomime performance. We were a little bit nervous going into that, but I know you smashed it, and Mrs. Firth and I were very pleased and very proud of you. And that brings me to how you've gone from year 2 to year 6. I think you'll be very proud of yourselves at the journey you've been on and how wonderful and mature young people you've become. So well done. All that's left for me now to say is good luck and goodbye. So mucha suerte y adios.
Hi year 6. As you can see, this year I'm sitting at the bottom of my garden with 2 of my furry friends. Maybe you remember them from last year in Lyme Park. Got Pip and Lulu. What a funny term it's been. I'm so sorry you didn't get the chance to do your Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. It would have been fantastic. It was all ready to go. You worked so hard on it. Maybe we'll get that chance to do it sometime. Thanks for all you've done musically over the past few years at Greenbank, and good luck for the future. I hope you have a great time. Bye everyone.
Tom, do you remember how amazing year 4 was? Yeah, that was when I joined. All the fun memories.
Yeah, I remember going gill scrambling up a waterfall. It was so cool on our Ambleside trip.
That was such a fun moment. I remember that when I won the Victor Ladorum and I beat all of the year 5 and 6 boys.
Wow, that's so cool. Do you remember Attie's birthday party? That was the first birthday party I went to in Greenbank. We had, like, at the end when we had the cake, Attie destroyed it with her sledgehammer.
and everyone started putting their hands in the cake and eating it. I also remember the French breakfast in year 4 with all the croissants and the pain au chocolat, and Mrs. Lowe came and I accidentally gave her plastic fake food because I didn't know what we was meant to do.
Do you remember DJ Rita?
Yeah, DJ Rita, the DJ of the century.
Yeah, she hit them smooth beats.
Hi, Year 6. Well, this is a very different ending to the one you were expecting as you come to say goodbye to Greenbank. Remember when you were in Year 4 and we had problems with the whiteboard? We never had any sound and Mrs. Hazelwood would always have to come and fix it. We thought that would be the biggest problem you could have with a whiteboard. Turns out not. Here we are now, teaching from home in elasticated waists with bad hair, and my whiteboard now is some pieces of paper stuck on the wall. Ah well, it's not all bad though. I still have Harvey. And hopefully I still get to say goodbye to you before you leave to go on to your next part of your journey. Take care, Year 6. I'm wishing you good luck, good health and so much happiness as you all start senior school. Bye!
Well, I remember in year 5 when Miss Brooks used to ask me what each animal was in French, and once she asked me what was a penguin in French, so I said it was penguin. She really liked it and she found that funny, and she called me that ever since. What do you remember from year 5?
I remember in year 5 we went for a 5-day residential to Minor Adventure. I shared a room with Sophia, Maya and Georgia, who went abseiling, bouldering, climbing and also went on the high ropes. I loved that residential and I'm never going to forget it. What else do you remember from year 5?
I remember on sports day when I did the 4x75 meters relay and with Atty, Ted and Elijah, and for the first race we came first and we were very happy, so we went through the finals. When we did the finals we came second, but we were still happy with what we did. Do you remember anything from sports day?
I remember that I also won my 3rd medal in a row for throwing. I also won the race for the year 5 girls. I was really proud of myself. Also I remember Mrs. Reed and some other teachers introduced Banks B to us too. You have to fill in lots of tasks for each class on a form and then hand it in. I've won my bronze badge and my silver badge. Have you won any Banks B?
I have the bronze B now.
Hi Year 6, it's Mr. Dyson here. You'll be used to the position I'm sat in right now and teaching from because we've just, completed an element of learning that was done via the remote Google Classroom. So well done during that period. We've been very proud of all your achievements. But let's not just focus on that. Let's think all the way back to the beginning of year 5 and how far you've come in that space of time, in that journey, the work you've put in, not just in the core subjects but wider curriculum sports. The rugby I've seen some of the boys play, the netball I've seen some of the girls play as well. It's been a fantastic effort from all of you across the curriculum, so well done. And now you're going to be moving on sadly to your senior schools, but more exciting for you, you've got a fresh challenge there, things to look forward to, and people and teachers, more important, to show just what you're capable of. So just remember that winners are not people who never fail, they are people who never quit. So remember never to quit at anything that you're going to work through. You're going to work hard and continue to show just what you're capable of. Good luck, Year 6.
At the beginning of this year, when I heard that I was cast as Lucy in our school production of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, I was so delighted. But then thoughts rushed in. Was I going to learn all my lines, and was I going to learn all the songs? Months of practice went by, and we ended up doing the play amazingly. This was a memory I'll never forget.
Year 6. There's an old saying in theatre, the show must go on. But sadly, at this point in time, our production of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe has not been able to go on. I'm so sorry for you. You'd all worked so hard and come so far, and so many people have contributed, costumes and scenery and props. So if we never do make our journey to Narnia, I want you to know this. You would have been fabulous. Take care, goodbye, and good luck.
I remember in year 6 when we went to London. We went to Covent Garden and got chased by pigeons. We also went to the West End Theatre to watch the musical production of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. After that, we went to Madame Tussauds and we pretended to be wax figures, though no one took any notice of us. It was really funny.
Well, my favourite bit of when we went to the London trip was when we went to the donut store and Miss Brooks and Mr Dyson asked if we wanted one, and they were giant donuts. But they only took cards, so we couldn't have any. And Miss Brooks and Mr Dyson got one and they were laughing at us because we weren't allowed one.
Hi Year 6, I'm going to keep this short and sweet because otherwise I'll end up blubbing and then you'll all laugh at me. But I just wanted to say thank you for the most fantastic 2 years. I feel so lucky that I've got to spend them with all of you, and I feel like I've learnt so much from you all, and hopefully you will have learnt a little bit from me as well, fingers crossed. And I've just had so much fun with you. I'm so proud of everything that you've achieved. Not only your exam results and things like that, because yes, that's important, but the most important thing to me and the thing that I'm most proud about is what fantastic people I've watched you become. And you're also kind and caring, considerate. The amount of times we've been out in public and people have come up to me and said, your children are fantastic, you know, and you should be really proud of them. And I always say, yes, I am really proud of them, thank you. You've morphed into these wonderful young people, and I know that you're going to be so successful when you go on to your secondary schools and, you know, show everybody how fantastic you are and everything that you can do. So thank you again for all the laughs, thank you for the trips, thank you for all the experiences, thank you for welcoming me so warmly when I arrived to teach you in year 5, and I will never ever forget you, and please make sure you come back and visit me.
Year 6, what a year it has been. You have worked extremely hard. You've had the pressure of exams, the joy of getting into some of the very best senior schools. You've had to show perseverance and adaptability through the period of lockdown, and you've now got the sadness and the happiness because a journey, your Greenbank journey, is coming to an end. But as one journey ends, another one begins, and you've got the skills and the characteristics to fulfill your potential on your next journey, and I wish you the very best of luck.